All right, man. Welcome back to the stream. Let's get into this news, gaming news related stuff. Yeah. So this one just broke. It looks like the rumors are true. We talked about this like 2 podcasts ago. Apparently, Naughty Dog is in fact working on a Last of Us 2 remastered for the PlayStation 5. When did The Last of Us 2 came out? Wasn't it only like 2 years ago? Last of Us 2 release date. It was, well, yeah, two and a half years ago because it was in June. It's been 2.5 years. It's been 2 years since the release of fucking The Last of Us 2. And we are getting a remaster for it. Now, why would they do this? We talked about this on the podcast, but for those of you who don't watch, which is a lot of you, because Ethos and JG couldn't believe that this rumor was true. Yo, shout out to Tony Jr. with the sub, and I said I believed it's true, and the reason being is they did The Last of Us 1 remastered. That's the second time they remastered it for the PS5 to coincide with the release of the television show, because in my humble opinion, The Last of Us is a gamer's game, but The Last of Us is not mainstream like Super Mario, what else would be? Call of Duty's mainstream. You know those games that cross over? The Last of Us is a hardcore. If you're a gamer, you know what The Last of Us is. But if you're not a gamer, you don't know what it is. So there were a lot of people that booted up HBO Max and they watched The Last of Us TV show, and it made them interested in the game, and that's why they put out that remaster. And Ethos is like, I refuse to believe, and I was like, no, it's true. And the reason I knew it was true is I seen it in my own life. My girl, she plays Call of Duty. She's like a hardcore casual, right? She's what I would refer to as a hardcore casual. She doesn't play a lot of games, but the games that she does play, she plays the fuck out of them. And she plays a lot of Call of Duty and like Street Fighter and some other stuff, right? She never played The Last of Us, but we watched the show together and she loved the show. And at the end of the show, she turned to me and she said, I think I want to play the games now. And I tried to tell Ethos this shit. I said, there are a lot of people like that. And I said, this is what these remasters are for. It's hard for us as gamers to understand. It's fucking annoying. We want Naughty Dog to make new games, especially because Naughty Dog is looked at as one of those studios who pushes the culture. But unfortunately, they've lived long enough to become the villain. They are milking franchises, bruh. They've been essentially making the same game for the last 15 years between Uncharted and The Last of Us, because there's not much difference between the games. One stars a treasure hunter, the other one stars zombies, but they're both third-person cover shooters. I don't care what nobody says, they're the same fucking game. So that's why I had tweeted, I was like, yo, can we get a new IP or at least Jak and Daxter 4? I guess the good news is we aren't getting a new IP from Naughty Dog, but in the leaked information, apparently this will be like a director's cut. This won't be like The Last of Us 1 remaster for the PS5. Not only will they improve the visuals, but they're gonna add a bunch of new content. Yo, shout out to Black Man is God with the sub. It says a host of graphical improvements, 4K, improved loading times, full DualSense wireless controller integration, a no return or roguelike survival mode, experience The Last of Us Part 2's deep combat via entirely new game mode, survive as long as you can each run. So basically, I'm not even gonna read all this. Basically, they're adding a new game plus mode where you have to play through The Last of Us 2 without dying. Basically, it's a permadeath mode. That's all it is. And if you die, you got to start the game over. I don't know who's asking for that, but somebody is, I guess. Let me turn this beat down real quick. And then there's new ways to play. You can delve deeper into blocked adventure and learn how the original game was created. There's lost levels you can explore, early development versions of 3 new levels not seen in the original. So there is some new content. How good is it? We'll see. I don't know. Enjoy hours of new developer commentary. So you can hear the developers be fake deep about how revenge is bad. Because remember, that's the moral of the story. Revenge is bad. Live up to your musical potential with a guitar-free playthrough. You no longer have to play the guitar. Um, descriptive audio and speech to vibration. And The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered also features a brand new unlockable character and weapon skins. Anyways, you need some gibbets. Yeah. So when this news leaked, right? And I replied to it. I was also reading the comments on the original joint. For the most part, I would say it was about 60 to 70% a negative response on this. I seen a lot of people like Golden Boy said, where the fuck is the multiplayer factions? I think that shit is gonna get canceled if it hasn't already. It was mostly a negative response, but there was just enough. There was just enough positive comments on this. I'm just like, bruh. If you're not like the, and it comes from like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, hardcore Sony ponies they might be the worst fan base online. Xbots are annoying. The Nintendo Luigi ass niggas are annoying. But the Sony pony commission, not Sony fans, but Sony ponies, there's a difference. The stands, they might be the worst, bruh, on the internet. These are the niggas that are in Twitter spaces all the time just defending everything Sony does. Like this comment right here, man. But you don't know that. They're probably working on that for a while. They've been working on it for a while to remaster. Also giving their best titles a chance to be better than next-gen platforms. The Last of Us 2 is not one of their best titles. The Last of Us 2 split the community. A lot of people did not like this game. I think everybody loved the first one, but not the second one. Lately, I feel like a lot of streamers and content creators are missing the mark and are more geared towards an unrealistic metric. What does that mean? An unrealistic metric? It's unrealistic to expect Naughty Dog to stop making the same fucking game for the last 15 years. Just be dick munching the fuck out of this company, bruh. These people don't pay your bills, man. They don't pay your bills. They do not pay your bills, guys. Just yapping, man. Just fucking yapping. An unrealistic standard. Like, what are we talking about? Like, see, he wanted factions too. The worst part, this could have been DLC. I agree. This could have been DLC. I blame Rockstar. Oh my, you just reminded me. I seen a TikTok. Hold up. I put it on the, so yeah, that's The Last of Us. Rockstar's in hot water too. I seen a TikTok. I put it in my podcast notes about Rockstar, about some rumors, some shit they might be doing. Where is it? Next podcast about to be good. Let me turn this audio off and play this for y'all. All right, so I don't know how true this is. This is just a random TikTok that hit my For You page. I got to find an article on this. I'm not familiar with this dude. I don't know how reputable it is, but this is going viral right now. So I'm gonna just play it for y'all.
There are some terrible rumors floating around regarding GTA 6, and if they are true, this could be very bad for the gaming industry as a whole, and some of you may not even be able to play the game. Now, even though the gaming industry continues to see record profits every year, it seems like the bad news just continues to come out. From massive layoffs to...
I was about to say, just to add on to that, he's correct. Record profits every year, but there's more layoffs than ever. What's that about?
Insane microtransactions to games coming out broken at launch. But now it looks like there could be an even worse shift occurring in the industry, and it's being led by GTA 6. Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two, GTA 6's publisher, recently had a call with investors where he expressed some extremely controversial opinions on how they should handle the launch of GTA 6.
So that's how they have massive profit.
The price of a video game should be determined based on the playtime length and the time it took to develop, and
get the fuck out of here. So basically, he's going to go on to say, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, because they've been developing this game for 10 years, they think they should increase the price. This is complete bullshit, because half the reason, context, and this is why context matters. This is why the term revisionist history is very important. Context matters. The reason this game GTA 6 has been in development for 10 years is because of fucking Rockstar was milking GTA 5. There's a difference between developing like a sound product for 10 years, really testing it and trying new ideas, versus because you're milking another product and you're just kind of letting it go. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Considering GTA 6 took 10 years to develop, this could be very bad news, but it actually gets even worse. He also mentioned the idea that the customer could perceive more value if the product was subscribed to rather than purchased, which...
Basically, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive thinks you're an idiot, and he says if we change it to a subscription service, The average idiot is gonna presume there's more value, but when they subscribe, there won't be more value, bitch. Oh shit!
Rumors of the
hey, guess what? I hate to break it to you, he's fucking right, and you know why? Let's go back to this nigga right here, bruh. Let's go right back to this motherfucker right here. Where's he at? Most you niggas are idiots, bruh. Fucking geared towards an unrealistic metric. He thinks it's unrealistic to expect Naughty Dog to make a new game. They've been making the same game for 15 years. And look what we get.
Of GTA 6 adopting a subscription model for the game to coincide with their recent launch of GTA Plus. If this is true, then this is absolutely ridiculous, and I may just skip this game entirely.
So that's what he was saying, like in an earnings call, and that's what was being reported. It doesn't mean that's what they're gonna do. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to keep our eyes on Grand Theft Auto 6. This could happen. It's just the concept that he's flirting with the idea. Would y'all pay a monthly fee to play GTA 6? GTA 6, as well as, like, let's say they come out and they'll be like, it's $200 for the game plus $10 a month. And the reason we're charging $200 is because it took 10 years to develop. And then we got a subscription service where you get bonuses and stuff like that. They'll definitely try it. I ain't gonna lie. If they come out with like a subscription service for this, I probably will skip this game. Like just off the principle of, it's too much fucking, that's too much fucking money, bro. The same thing we did with Modern Warfare 3. It was a united front. We was like, fuck that game. We're not paying $70 for a map pack. That is a united front on that. If it's just a regular $60, $70 game and I can play it, cool. I'm not paying no $200 for no goddamn game. I don't care how popular it is. Yo, shout out to Section with the sub, and then they got a subscription. So keep in mind, that's just what the CEO said. Those are some of the ideas he had. This doesn't mean they're gonna do it, but we are sleeping with one eye open. I'm glad you brought up GTA 6 because I forgot. I found that TikTok earlier. That's gonna be interesting to see how that one plays out. Was there something else that I saved on here? No, it's just GTA 6. No, that's all I got. Unfortunately, the majority of the community is too stupid to have self-control and not give them endless amounts of money. Oh, there's one more thing too. Yeah, the Star Wars thing. Hold up. Apparently, the PlayStation VR 2, it makes you bust, according to PlayStation UK. That's big news. And then Knights of the Old Republic. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake is dead. I didn't even read the article. I'm not gonna lie, I just read the headline. This is disappointing because I was actually looking forward to this shit. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake is, where's my music at? Is dead. At least that's what Giant Bomb's Jeff Grubb had to say on Friday mornings during this Game Mess morning show. I just want to clear up, this game is not being worked on right now, Grubb said, around the 57-minute mark. Just full stop. The game is not being worked on in any way at any studio. Giant Bomb's a reputable website too, so he must have some inside source. Otherwise, he's gonna ruin his credibility. But I'm not gonna sit here and say he's a liar. Giant Bomb is reputable. That's a big site. Never played it. Yeah, I mean, I played a little bit of the original version, and then they announced the remake, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for the remake to come out, and I'm gonna play it like the more modern version. But that shit ain't coming, dog. Y'all heard the deluxe edition of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was $100? Oh, they released some gameplay. I haven't streamed in 2 days. We can look at that. Did y'all see that shit? I should go live on YouTube. 1 second, y'all. Let me see. Start YouTube. Yes. Matter of fact, fuck it. Let's go live on Vertical too. Let's see, we going live, baby. Okay. YouTube, this thing live. It is. Let's see, edit. I did see that. Does his mic sound funny or is it me? Does my mic sound funny, chat? Does my mic sound funny? Nah, you good? I saw it's not just with Wonder Woman. Hold on, let me see. Wonder Woman. Oh, you got it. Shot. Okay, Ronan got the good link. Appreciate it, Ronan. Yo, shout out to Chris. I saw this. I forgot to save this. I think this is what I meant. The other thing I saw, I meant to say. May I say that? Let's see. Did I say that?
I'm not fucking leaving.
All right, so it's being reported that Wonder Woman's job listing suggests that the Wonder Woman game that's being produced by Monolith. If you're not familiar with Monolith, they're the ones that made the Shadow of Mordor series. Really good games. It's rumored this Wonder Woman game is now going to be a live service game, which, by the way, it's supposed to be a single player game. As spotted by WCC Tech, the new job ad for lead software engineer gameplay at Monolith Productions makes it clear that the role will involve working on the Wonder Woman game. Join the Wonder Woman team and help bring an iconic DC superhero to life, the listing reads. While the job requirements list the typical experience expected from an applicant looking to work on a AAA game, one of the qualities in the nice to have sections refers to live services. Specifically says the applicants may have the edge if they have experience helping maintain a live software product or game. Let me read that back. Specifically, the listing for the job says applicants may have the edge if they have experience helping maintain a live service product or game. Translation: we will hire you if you have the knowledge on how to fuck over the consumer to the maximum capacity. This is awful, guys. This is fucking awful, man. What the fuck does live service got to do with a goddamn Wonder Woman game? And you know what's crazy? I've been looking forward to this game, bro. I like Monolith. Because keep in mind, Monolith, they're the ones that created the what's the shit where the people come back and they try you, the orgs and shit like that. They copyrighted, unfortunately, the system. The revenge system that they have. Is the TikTok out? Let me make sure I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on TikTok. I don't think I'm live on the Nemesis system. Yeah, my bad. The Nemesis system. Yo, can somebody check and see if I'm live on Instagram? I can't tell. I was trying to try this shit out. I don't think it's working though. Dumbass microtransactions, let me make sure I'm live over here. Yeah, we are. So this is bad to see, but it's not just them. WB Games moving towards live service. I'm not, but I'm gonna restart it in a second. During a recent earnings call, one of the people at WB Games made it clear the company's intention is to move away from the 3-4 year release schedule and towards gameplay through live services.